Hola, ¿cómo estás? Espero que hoy tengas un gran día. Hoy vamos a practicar nuestra habilidad con el inglés. Tu objetivo es conseguir entender al menos el 70% de la historia. A lo largo del video escucharemos la historia solo en inglés y usaremos subtítulos en inglés y en español, con frases muy cortas y un vocabulario muy sencillo de entender. Sobre la mitad del video escucharás un timbre como este. Tenlo en cuenta para que puedas hacer una pequeña pausa, y para que así la experiencia sea lo más cómoda posible para ti. Ponte cómodo o cómoda y disfruta de la historia. Si te gustan este tipo de clases, no olvides comentar, trae más historias. También te animamos a compartir este video con 5 contactos, que tengan un nivel de inglés muy bajo. Ahora sí, comenzamos.
Imagine a vast kingdom, hidden beneath the world's tallest mountains. In this place, magical creatures live far from the curious eyes of humans. Here, in the heart of these mountains, lies a small village where a troll and a leprechaun lived. They were both known for their wit and mischief. You, being a curious adventurer, decide to explore this world. One day, you arrive at a clearing in the forest, where you encounter the troll and the leprechaun. The troll is large, with a crooked smile and bright eyes reflecting cunning. The leprechaun is small, quick as a flash of light, with a mischievous look and a pointed hat. That afternoon, the two are deep in conversation about the upcoming festival. It's a special celebration because the king of the mountains will attend. This king is known for his wisdom and love of clever tricks. Every year, the kingdom's inhabitants present their best illusions and tricks before the king, hoping to amaze him. The leprechaun, always full of brilliant ideas, proposed a plan. What if we create a trick so impressive that the king has never seen anything like it? The troll, who sometimes seemed clumsier than he actually was, smiled conspiratorially. Yes, but it must be something simple, easily understood. Together, they decided to create an illusion that would fool even the sharpest mind. They found a large mirror and placed it in the center of the clearing. The leprechaun whispered magic words, and the mirror became as clear as water. But that wasn't the trick. The real magic was in what the mirror reflected. It didn't show reality, but the deepest desires of whoever looked into it. The day of the festival arrived. The king, with his crown made of snow crystals, sat on his stone throne. One by one, the kingdom's inhabitants showed their tricks, but the king seemed hard to impress. Finally, it was the troll and the leprechaun's turn. They presented the mirror to the king and invited him to look into it. When the king peered in, he saw something that left him speechless. He didn't see his reflection, but an image of a vast ocean with a small island in the center. On the island, there was a garden filled with flowers he had never seen before. The king, who had always lived in the mountains, felt a deep longing for that place. The trick wasn't in the mirror, but in the emotion it evoked. You, observing all of this, felt a connection with the story. Sometimes, the deepest desires are simple. They don't need complicated words or grand gestures. Like the troll and leprechaun's trick, what truly matters is what we feel deep in our hearts. The king, touched by the trick, smiled and declared the two the winners of the festival. But for you, The real prize was the lesson learned. Sometimes, the most powerful illusions are the ones that reveal our own truths. Thus, this part of the story ends, but the journey continues. Because in the kingdom of the mountains, there is always more to discover, more tricks to see, and more emotions to feel. And you, adventurer, are part of this never-ending story. What new mysteries await you? What illusions will you discover? The path is yours to explore. As the festival drew to a close, the troll and the leprechaun, now celebrated heroes, returned to their clearing. You, intrigued by their success, followed them, eager to learn more about their world. The leprechaun, twinkling with excitement, pulled you aside. "There's more to discover, you know," he said in a conspiratorial whisper. "The real magic isn't just in tricks, it's in the secrets hidden in the shadows." Curiosity piqued, you followed him into the dense forest. The troll lumbered behind, his large footsteps echoing softly. The forest was alive with whispers, as if the trees themselves were sharing secrets. They led you to an ancient oak tree with a hollow trunk. Inside, you found a worn, leather-bound book. The leprechaun's eyes sparkled. "This book holds the forgotten stories of our land," he explained. "Stories of places that only exist in dreams." Opening the book, you discovered illustrations of fantastical creatures and realms. One illustration, in particular, caught your eye, a shimmering, ethereal city floating in the clouds, surrounded by a halo of golden light. The troll pointed to the image. "This city," he said, "is the city of echoes. It appears only when the moon is full and the stars align perfectly. But finding it is no simple task." Determined to see this mystical city, you set off with the troll and the leprechaun. They guided you through enchanted paths, past glowing mushrooms and singing streams. The journey was long, but the sense of adventure kept you going. Finally, on the night of the full moon, you reached a hilltop overlooking a vast, cloud-filled expanse. As the moonlight bathed the sky, the city of echoes began to materialize, shimmering with an otherworldly glow. You were in awe as you entered the city. It was like stepping into a dream. Buildings of crystal floated gracefully, and the streets sparkled with stardust. The air was filled with a soft melody, as if the city itself was singing. As you explored, you encountered ethereal beings who shared their wisdom and stories. They spoke of the importance of dreams and imagination, and how these elements shape our reality. They revealed that the city of echoes appeared to those who truly believed in the magic of the world. The troll and the leprechaun, having guided you to this magical place, watched with pride. You realized that the true magic wasn't just in the tricks or illusions, but in the journey itself and the wonders it revealed. As dawn approached, the city of echoes began to fade. With a sense of fulfillment, you returned to the forest with the troll and the leprechaun. The adventure had shown you that the most extraordinary experiences often come from believing in the impossible and embracing the journey with an open heart. And so, your story in the kingdom of the mountains continues. With each new discovery and every magical moment, you add your own chapter to the endless tale of wonder and enchantment. What new adventures await you next? The path is always open, and the magic is never far away. Weeks passed since your visit to the City of Echoes. The troll and the leprechaun had become your close friends, and each day in the mystical kingdom brought new wonders and lessons. One evening, as twilight painted the sky in hues of purple and gold, the leprechaun approached you with an excited twinkle in his eye. "I've heard tales of an enchanted labyrinth," he said, his voice barely containing his excitement. "It's said to be filled with challenges and treasures. I think we should find it." The troll, always eager for adventure, nodded in agreement. "A labyrinth sounds like a grand adventure. But beware, it's not just about finding the way. It's about what you discover within." With renewed determination, you set off with your friends. Guided by ancient maps and the leprechaun's magical compass, you ventured deeper into the forest. The trees seemed to whisper secrets as you passed, and the path became increasingly winding and mysterious. After hours of travel, you arrived at the entrance of the labyrinth. It was an enormous archway entwined with glowing vines. The air was thick with enchantment, and you felt a shiver of anticipation. As you stepped inside, the labyrinth's walls shifted, creating a maze that seemed to change with every step. The troll's strength and the leprechaun's clever tricks helped you navigate the twists and turns. You encountered magical creatures along the way, talking animals, playful sprites, and wise old owls who offered riddles and guidance. Each challenge you faced was more than just a puzzle. It was a test of courage, kindness, and wisdom. You helped the lost fox find its way home, solved a riddle posed by a mischievous sprite, and learned the importance of patience from an ancient owl. With every challenge overcome, the labyrinth revealed more of its secrets. You discovered hidden chambers filled with sparkling treasures and ancient artifacts.
Genial, lo estás haciendo muy bien, respira hondo, y pausa un momento para que puedas tomar un vaso de agua. El cerebro necesita de pequeñas pausas para poder asimilar la máxima información posible. Se trata de divertirse aprendiendo, no sufriendo. Además, si te está gustando, aprovecha para suscribirte para que podamos seguir trayendo más historias así. ¿Seguimos? Vamos allá.
But the true reward was not the gold or jewels, it was the insight and growth you gained along the way. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, you reached the heart of the labyrinth. There, in a grand, illuminated chamber, stood a pedestal with a single, glowing crystal. The crystal pulsed with a gentle, rhythmic light, casting a warm glow across the room. The leprechaun approached the crystal with reverence. "This is the heart of the labyrinth," he said softly. "It holds the essence of all the lessons learned within these walls." You reached out and touched the crystal. Instantly, you felt a surge of understanding and clarity. The labyrinth had not only tested your skills, but had also revealed your true strengths and values. As you left the labyrinth, the forest seemed even more alive with magic. The challenges you faced had made you stronger, wiser, and more attuned to the wonders of the world. The troll, the leprechaun, and you return to the village with hearts full of adventure and stories to share. The enchanted labyrinth had been a journey of discovery, showing that the greatest treasures are often the ones that enrich our souls. Your adventure in the kingdom of the mountains was far from over. With each new path you explored and every challenge you faced, you continued to write your own story of magic and wonder. And so, the endless tale of your journey continued, full of promise and possibilities. What new realms will you explore? What new lessons will you learn? The adventure is yours to define. After your journey through the enchanted labyrinth, you, the troll, and the leprechaun returned to the village, where tales of your adventures spread quickly. The villagers were fascinated, but one elderly woman, known for her wisdom, approached you with a solemn expression. "There is another tale," she said, her voice a gentle whisper. "The Song of the Forgotten Forest. It is said that this forest holds the power to heal and bring harmony to all who enter, but it has been lost to time." Intrigued, you and your friends decided to seek out this mystical forest. The old woman gave you a map, its edges worn but still vibrant with enchantment. The journey would be long, but you were determined. Following the map, you ventured into uncharted territories. The forest grew dense, its trees ancient and towering, their branches whispering secrets to the wind. The deeper you went, the more the air seemed to hum with a soft, melodious sound. One evening, as twilight descended, you stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in silver moonlight. At its center was a grand, old tree with leaves that shimmered like stars. The tree seemed to breathe with a rhythm that matched the melody you had heard. The leprechaun pointed to the tree. "This must be the source of the Song of the Forgotten Forest." You approached the tree, placing your hand on its bark. As you did, the melody grew clearer, a hauntingly beautiful tune that spoke of ancient times and forgotten dreams. The sound seemed to resonate with your very soul, filling you with a profound sense of peace and connection. The troll, ever curious, suggested that you explore the area further. You discovered that the glade was not just a place of beauty, but also a sanctuary for various magical creatures who lived in harmony with the forest. They greeted you warmly, their eyes reflecting the wisdom of ages. As you spent time in the glade, the creatures shared their knowledge with you. They spoke of the importance of balance and unity in the world, and how the Song of the Forgotten Forest was a reminder of the harmony that could be achieved when all beings worked together. In the heart of the glade, you found an old, wooden harp, its strings glowing softly. The harp was said to be the key to fully understanding the song. With the help of the leprechaun's magic and the troll's strong hands, you began to play. The melody from the harp intertwined with the song of the forest, creating a symphony that resonated throughout the glade. The music wove through the trees, healing the land and strengthening the bonds between its inhabitants. As dawn approached, the forest seemed more alive than ever. The leaves sparkled with renewed vitality, and the creatures danced to the harmonious tune. The forgotten forest had awakened, and its song was now a part of your journey. With heavy hearts but full of gratitude, you, the troll, and the leprechaun left the glade. The song of the forgotten forest had given you a deeper understanding of the world's magic and the importance of harmony. As you returned to the village, you knew that your adventure was far from over. The lessons learned and the wonders seen had only deepened your connection to this magical realm. The path ahead was open, filled with new mysteries and opportunities. And so, your journey continues, with each step adding to the ever-unfolding story of magic, wisdom, and wonder. What new songs will you hear? What new realms will you discover? The adventure is endless, and the possibilities are boundless. As the seasons changed and the year drew to a close, you, the troll, and the leprechaun found yourselves preparing for a grand event, the Festival of the Celestial Lights. This festival was celebrated once every century and was said to be a time when the sky itself would come alive with magical displays of light and color. The village was bustling with activity. Lanterns were being hung from every tree, and the air was filled with the aroma of delicious foods and sweets. Excitement was palpable as the entire kingdom prepared for the most anticipated event of the century. You and your friends were especially eager because the festival held a special significance for you. It was said that during this festival, the celestial lights would reveal hidden truths and offer glimpses of the future to those who were truly open to their magic. As night fell and the first stars appeared, the sky began to shimmer. The celestial lights, in hues of blue, purple, and gold, danced across the heavens. The festival's music played, and the entire village gathered in awe to witness the spectacle. The troll, always fascinated by the stars, pointed out constellations that told stories of ancient heroes and mythical creatures. The leprechaun, with his knack for enchantments, used his magic to enhance the lights, creating dazzling patterns and illusions. You, standing with your friends, felt a deep sense of wonder. The lights seemed to reach out to you, filling you with a sense of connection to the universe and a deeper understanding of your place within it. As the night progressed, the celestial lights began to form a pattern, revealing a grand vision across the sky. It was a map of constellations, pointing towards a distant, uncharted land. The map seemed to pulse with an inviting glow, as if beckoning you to explore its mysteries. The leprechaun, eyes wide with excitement, turned to you. This map, it's showing us a new adventure. It's calling us to discover something extraordinary. The troll, equally thrilled, agreed. It seems like a new journey awaits us. But remember, the true magic of the festival is not just in the lights, but in the journey they inspire. With renewed determination, you decided to follow the map revealed by the celestial lights. The next morning, you set out with the troll and the leprechaun, guided by the shimmering constellations. The journey took you through enchanted lands, over rolling hills, and across sparkling rivers. Each step brought new wonders and challenges, From ancient ruins filled with forgotten lore to hidden groves where magical creatures dwelled. As you traveled, the lessons learned from the previous adventures, the importance of harmony, courage, and curiosity, continued to guide you. The celestial lights had not only illuminated the path, but also illuminated the wisdom within you. Finally, after days of travel, you arrived at the land shown on the celestial map. It was a breathtaking realm, filled with lush forests, crystal-clear lakes, and towering mountains that seemed to touch the sky. In the heart of this new land, you discovered a hidden sanctuary. It was a place of profound peace and beauty, where the air was filled with the gentle hum of magic. The sanctuary was a reflection of the wonders you had experienced and the lessons you had learned. As you explored this new realm, you realized that the Festival of the Celestial Lights had been a journey of discovery, not just of new lands, but of your own inner world. The lights had shown you the way to new adventures and deeper understanding. With a heart full of gratitude and excitement, you knew that the story of your adventures was far from over. The realms of magic were vast and endless, and each new journey brought its own treasures and truths. And so, your tale continues, woven with the light of the celestial stars and the wisdom gained from countless adventures. What new horizons will you explore? What new wonders will you uncover? The path is open, and the adventure is boundless.
Esto es todo. Si te ha gustado, no olvides comentar, traen más historias. También aprovechamos a decirte que si aún no lo estás, suscríbete al canal para que sigamos trayendo más historias así. Y no olvides compartir este video con las personas que tengan un nivel de inglés más bajo que el tuyo. Muchas gracias por ver y te esperamos en el siguiente video que te dejaremos por aquí. Y con eso terminamos. Si te gustó este video, asegúrate de suscribirte al canal. Además, te invitamos a ver el siguiente video que te dejamos por aquí, para seguir mejorando tu nivel de inglés a base de práctica y repetición. Nos vemos allí.